What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another one, and today I want to show you how to build a boat blind for $100. Now that is just the material. I built this boat blind before duck season started, and I hunted out of it all year, and then I wanted to put this video up now at the end of duck season so I could see what kind of stuff would work better than what I did do in the beginning, and give y'all tips on just what to do differently that I did so it'll work better for you. So we'll get to the video, but I want to cut back in and show you what I would do different, and I'm going to show you why on the boat before I actually break it down. Today is the last day of duck season, so I'm cleaning out the boat, I'm taking the boat blind apart and all this other kind of stuff. So I want to show you what works and what doesn't work and what you should do different than what I did at the beginning of the season. So let's get to it. All right, what we got here, Ethan? Conduit, how many feet? 50? F-I-D-D-Y? 50. We got 50 feet of conduit, 10 feet of unit strut, 4 bolts, 4 washers, 4 nuts. This is what we gotta do. Let's see. Let's put this in the boat. Okay. We want the deal. Actually, you know, we might use the whole 10 foot. Okay. So I think we're gonna use the whole 10 foot. All right, so this is gonna be the first thing we're gonna have to cut. This is how it's gonna sit. Watch, just hold it right there. Right there. What you call? Out. That looks good. Let's do here. This one we're gonna mark. Let's do it right here. Sorry. Tying her up. Got the big boy. That's one. Yeah, always let that sucker stop spinning, dude. You will get caught up in that. You know what we're gonna do though? Leave it on there. Where's that other piece, Ethan? All right, let's go grab the 90. Okay, so right here, remember how I was putting down those 90s and I was screwing them in and I was like, oh yeah, these are awesome. No, they're not awesome. Okay, these things right here, do not use them because they will come apart. Like you can already see how loose that one is. So if you don't want to be duct taping your 90s together at the end of the season just to try and get through, then you need to get a cheap conduit bender and you need to bend those 90s because they get abused on so hard that it's not plausible to use a screw-on 90s with the couplings. It's just not. So you want to what are you doing?
I'm about to do your wedding fires.
Let me see. Oh my gosh. You almost dropped them.
You could have helped me.
Anyways, yeah, if you don't want to be fighting these 90s, you gotta get a conduit bender and bend these 90s. All right, let's get back to it. So we need to measure from the inside of this 90 right here all the way to where we're gonna flatten it out and put the thing. So we need a tape. All right, hold me right on the inside of that 90. Let's do 53.5. Oh, that boy, he wants to grind it, son. Red burn. You think it'll be all right with this, how this hole's cut open a little bit for a bolt and a washer to go in there? It'll hold it, you think? Let's do 48.5. 48.5, 53.5. Grab the tape. 48.5. That's one. Hold up. All right, go ahead. All right. Let's lay another 10 footer in there. Ooh. All right, we'll cut one exactly the same length. All right, go ahead. All right, let's put the other piece in the other side. And once they're all good, we'll flatten those pieces down so we can drill the holes and... Oh, it's not... Oh. That's... Why?
Just try to pick it up.
Ooh, you're right. Where's that marker at? Ooh, don't get no closer than that, dude. So now what we need to do is take those front two pieces off and flatten them out. So they'll sit flat. So they'll sit flat on this when we bolt them. Like try and hold it up, like level, you know what I'm saying? Like that. No, you don't want to do that. Hold it with your hand.
Now hit it.
Look, all the ants come out of that thing.
Now hit it.
Oh, he did smart. Pretty close. Dude, are you just doing that to mess with me?
No, you need it. It don't need to go far, so hit it once real good.
Hey, what'd you do? One hit, just flat. Give me 20 push-ups. Oh! I'm in the Maya. This is how you sacrifice chickens. That's gonna be enough to make it. Oh yeah. Whoa, Nelly. Yeah, that'll be enough. All right, need a hole right there. Mark it through the hole on the flat part. Here. That's it.
Ain't gonna fit.
What you mean? Perfect. All right, that's one. Yeah, that'll go. Yep. One more. I went a little too big on that one. Hope it didn't get too big on it. It went pretty big. No, that's good. It's close. Are you going the right way?
Yeah, it's tightened.
I don't know.
So it's the right threads.
It's gotta be. It's 3/8.
Put one of them next one.
Guess it's not the right threads, maybe.
Oh well.
What do you mean, oh well? You can't just send it on there, I'm telling you. That ain't going.
Yeah, that ain't right, Connor.
All right, so another thing. These bolts right here, the ones that connect the conduit to the unit strut, right through here, and they go through and you go through the holes, yeah, use locking nuts on those. So the gap in the video from when Ethan was there to when Connor Smith showed up is I was putting those on, and the ones that I got with the locking nuts, they wouldn't tighten down all the way. So I was like, you know what, forget it, I'll just use some normal ones, and then later on in the season I'll get locking nuts. Well, I didn't, and this is what happens when you don't use the locking nuts and you go to hunt and everything just goes awful. Look at that. I literally had to tie it together with this thing so it could go up and down. I mean, it was just, it's not good. So trust me when I tell you, use the locking nuts. It will save you a lot of headache. All right, so what I need you to do, I'm gonna get you in the boat and you're gonna hold up both of these to about the spot where we want them.
Oh, so you can bolt this.
So I can pop holes through the middle of them and put those locking pins in there.
Gotcha.
Right there. That's pretty close to where it needs to be. Okay. Now you are the level master. Okay. Putting my faith in you, brother. Oh my God, I just broke the level. Oh my gosh. Dang, I gotta buy us a new level. Oh!
We're solid.
Will it ever be level again?
golden brown.
The world may never know.
We are golden brown.
Oh, that's level. That's level, dude. Let's drill this puppy. All right, so right here, when I was putting those pins with the locking on it, the locking pins, yeah, you need to use a bolt like this with a wing nut on it, and that'll go all the way through both sides of your things. Because if you don't, you'll end up having to rig up some stuff like this with a bolt going through it, stacking washers, trying to get it good enough. So use the threaded bolt with the wing nut on it. It will hold everything still, and your boat line will be a lot more stable. Almost. Slide her in there. Boom, that's it.
It ain't perfect, but I guess.
Dude, I mean, it's pretty close.
It's sitting like this on it both sides.
Yeah, it is actually.
But I mean,
I don't find it a big deal. I mean, I don't think you're ever gonna get it perfect, but I mean, you probably could. I just don't know how. So the reason that it's titled $100 for a boat line is because that's how it cost me $102 just for the material. I didn't include the price on what it costs to get the fast grass because a lot of people hunt different areas and they'll use different stuff. Like, okay, so when I first put the boat line together, I was using this material right here, and this stuff was not working well. So what I did was I got a bunch of rolls of fast grass like that, and I put them on the boat, and it worked a lot better, but it doesn't last as long and it falls apart. That's another thing I want to point out. Plan how you're gonna roll this stuff up, because if you don't, look, it'll end like this at the end of the season. I mean, it's all holes tore through it, and it's just not a good thing. So, and I also built a dog hive for my dog out of PVC. It was pretty cool. But so if that's why I didn't include it in the price, because a lot of people hunt with different materials. So just to build the boat line, it was $102. So for $100, it was good. It lasted me the whole season. I'll probably maybe end up rebuilding it next year. I don't know. But yeah, today's the last day of duck season, so I'm cleaning out the boat and I'm getting everything ready for fishing. All right, so that is how to build a boat line for $100. It worked out pretty good for us. We hunted hard in it all year. We hunted public land all year, so it definitely, we put a beating on it, but it held up. I showed y'all the couple things that I would have done different just to make it easier on duck season. Hope this was helpful, and I hope you can build one just like I did and learn from my mistakes. So that was kind of the whole point of the video, was to hunt out of it for a year and then make it an easier experience for everybody else. So I was kind of like the test guinea pig, I guess. But all right, well, thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.